Sent a couple locomotives to Atlas to have them repaired. Let's see how they did.
Alright, let's see if we can't get into this box. Probably just cut the locomotive in half. Oh well. First up, we got Atlas Gold GP7 in the Guilford scheme. ST15 Springfield Terminal. This one, I think the motor was dead. I have another one of these in Main Central green. I'm sure you people have seen it if you've watched my channel. And that one had a motor issue, and I decided to handle it myself. These guys are like 2 months backed up, they said, on repairing these things. This unscrewed. Probably should have did this off camera. Maybe we can skip ahead on this part. Whoa, almost dropped it. Alright. Alright, like I was saying, I think that the motor was blown on this one. I had another one that the motor was toast on, so I got the paperwork here. Wow, they kind of just mixed this all together. It says GP7 Guilford. It says replaced motherboard. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully that's not what's wrong with my other one. Let's see if this thing will fire up. That's weird that they said that it was the motherboard. The other one, the motor was toast. I changed the motor out, and just as smooth as this one. Very cool, very cool. Very happy. Gotta let it finish. Finally, some more power for the yard. Main Central there, it's 566. That thing's been pulling some weight. Next up, we have the MEC 511. It's a GP40-2. This has been in a ton of videos. I seen a little bit of the write-up with this one. That was pretty interesting. So they mentioned a lot wrong with it. I didn't see all that, but to be honest with you, I'm blind as a bat. I'm blind, I'm deaf, I don't hear nothing. I'm waiting for somebody to complain about the bell on my videos. I'm just gonna be like, what bell? Try to get this unscrewed. Alright. There's my Pan Am in the Smurf scheme. This one I thought the motor died. But they were telling me that they thought it was something in the drivetrain, because when this one was driving, the thing was bouncing so bad it was literally almost bouncing off the track. So I did see some of the stuff they wrote. Okay, in the paper they wrote, this is funny. It says GP40-2W Pan Am. Engine arrived with bell pipe broken. Okay. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. This thing's probably taken a couple headers. It says cut levers smashed behind the coupler boxes. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about there. I'm a noob. I'm not really into the details, and who knows? Like I said, how many videos has this thing been in? How many crashes has it been in? It's been in a few. She's been laid on her side a couple times. It says scratch near headlight, broken lift rings, and coupler installed upside down. And they emailed pictures of this to me as well. It says they cleaned the wheels and lubed it, and it all ran fine. Now that I'm suspect about. So let's throw it on track and see. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh man, that is hilarious about all the damage. Like I said, this one ran before I sent it out. It just, it really shook and wobbled once I got it up at, you know, at a little bit of a voltage. Oh my God, I've missed this thing. That's when I would really start to see it start bouncing around, is at this voltage. Smooth. Ah, I can't turn no more. Bringing it back. Still wicked shaky. I'm watching it bounce around just like before I sent it. So now I'm not really impressed with the Pan Am results. Just like when I sent it out, starts out smooth. No real shakiness. That's at 2 lines on this generic controller, which operates an Ethern well, so it should operate an Atlas very well. What I'll do is I'll reverse it. I'm gonna kill this bell. Set this camera up. Get it right in the tunnel. Alright, I have it set on 3. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I can see it with my own eyes. This thing's jumping back and forth. Alright, so what I can do to demonstrate, maybe some of you guys at Atlas will see this, I don't know, but what I'll do to demonstrate so you can see how bad these things are wobbling, put on a small little trailer here, a little car I mean, and you should see it bouncing back and forth like this. Yeah, I just got to thinking too, they were saying that I had a coupler upside down. It's because before I sent it to them I ripped all my Katie couplers off of it and just put the stock ones back on, so I didn't really care. I didn't really care how they were coming out. I just didn't want them to take my Katie's. Alright, we're gonna get it reversed here a little bit. Sorry, I'm not like that train feller there, the classic model train guy. I don't, talk about twisting the wick and rooting around and all that. I'm from Massachusetts, dude. I don't talk like that. All right, I'm gonna get it up to 3, and we should see it like really jiggling it around without my cat hitting the camera. Okay, this is gonna be take 2. I was trying to demonstrate on how shaky this thing is with a car on there, and I have my black kitty in here, and he keeps rubbing against the camera. You're gonna rub against it, go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. That's my black cat rubbing against the camera. He's like, I'm trying to show him, Dad. He's like, the thing's shaky. Really, I had no intentions of running this thing around on camera and doing any of this stuff. I thought they would run perfect, but as soon as I seen they didn't change the motor, I'm like, that motor is dead, man. All right, let's try to figure this out. I'm gonna move the camera around and try not to... Alright, well, anyway, I've been trying to get this to go for a couple minutes now, trying to show how this thing is so shaky with a car on there, but the camera just doesn't pick it up. You can pick it up with the naked eye. Like I was saying in past takes, I don't know what's actually going to make it in here, but when I seen that the motor wasn't changed on this, I was suspect that it was going to be a problem. This thing's been run a lot. If you look at my videos, there's a ton of videos of this thing that I run it a lot. So as soon as I start running it, I start shooting videos. So you can see how much I run it. So what my plan is I'm going to order a motor for this thing, and I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll just do a part 2 to this video, or a short for this video, and it'll see how much better it runs with a new motor, and see if that's actually what the problem is, or if I'm completely wrong and maybe the motherboard's trash in this one too. I don't know. Little update for you before I do the startup with this one. I did go and pull the Pan Am off, obviously, and when I did, I touched the sides and they were completely hot. Like, I should pull out my heat gun to see, like, take it for a nice run. I'll probably take it for a run before I change out the motor, and then I'll like test it for heat and then see what it is comparison wise when I change out the motor, because I just think it's the motor trash. But anyway, let's run this guy and see what happens. You're going to work in the yard, bud.